We live. We live. We live. We live.
Yeah. Welcome back to the Factz podcast. Oh my days, oh my Lord, oh my goodness.
Mm.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is gonna be a very, very, very good show. I'm here with everybody. I tried to recruit everybody like the Avengers, you know what I mean? I did my best. Um, we're here with BK, Mr. Nyai.
Yeah.
Mr. Mo is in the building. He just preparing for the storm. There's a storm coming, by the way. Winter is coming. So y'all gotta be ready. I don't know what state or city or country you live in, but Mother Nature is not playing around. Yeah, global warming is a motherfucker. But yeah, it's snowing, so make sure you get your flashlights and your candles and your soup cans and your jackets, all what you need. And make sure you download all the Facts episodes just in case when you stay in the house, you can just watch some episodes back to keep you entertained and stuff. You know what I mean? Um, but yeah, we have some special guests in the building too. Jade is in the building. What's up, Jade, man? How you
What's up,
feeling, man?
y'all?
The San Francisco King, chop on them. Yo, I
We doing
went
all
out
right,
with
man.
when I my boy Jade and his boys on the weekend, and that shit was a blast. That shit
That was
was,
fun as hell. Yeah, that was a good time, man. We had a show together first. We
I
crushed
like
it
that.
and
I
then
like that.
decided to go celebrate afterwards. It was good. Yeah, good to be here.
yeah,
I like that. I like that. I like that.
over there at Marina.
Keep
You
keep
know, I'm
keep the
familiar with
work rate
Marina.
up, boys. I like that.
Lulu,
Keep the work rate up. Keep the work rate up.
Oh yeah,
indeed.
100%, 100%. I'm gonna
I
talk
like
about
that. I like
the experience on another time, but this is a football show, you know, and the Afcon is happening, but we will talk about that later, as the show goes on. All I have to say is, all you channels that's not showing the Afcon, I'm watching you with close eyes. You know what that
that.
means, right? You know what that means. That is racism
Oh, we know.
101. That's all I'm gonna say. That's racism 101.
Bruv,
I am
in
homophobic.
the UK, they only got like the broadcast like a week before it started. There was no coverage, like there was nothing on Sky Sports. You get me? There was just it was literally
Uh-huh.
just here's yeah, man. Trust me, they don't respect the thing. They don't respect it, but it's
I
all
think
right.
only like being sports is like showing it or some shit like that.
Yeah,
Being
Ben
sports
Ben
and
Sports. Yeah,
GRTS and all them channels is showing it, but yeah, NBCN showing it or
nah.
all these other
I
American
think
channels. Peacock.
Ben Sports is the only one right now, and I don't really know if they're like maybe Super Sports and all that, but I don't think they have that in the US.
Hmm.
Yeah. Prick
Mm.
Oh well.
free,
Or like
prickfree.net.
Fubu, yeah, Fubu. Was it?
Fubo is
What's the
Fubo.
Fubo? Yeah, I know they showing it.
Yeah,
Google.
this is not investment advice, but if you guys want to buy the Fubo stock, do it. I think it helps promote the global game, and also I'm heavily invested in it, so we need some help.
What and what? You invested in what? Fubu?
Fubo, yeah,
Oh really? What is that?
yeah.
What is that? That's the channel?
It's basically like YouTube TV, but it shows way
Oh
more
yeah?
range of games. It has the Premier League on
Hmm.
it. It has Premier League in Canada is through Fubo. It's a streaming software, and it's pretty good,
Okay.
man.
Okay.
I might have to invest in that. Fubu? Fubu? Ain't that a
Fubo,
shoe? Ain't
Fubo,
that a
Massive
shoe?
Fubu.
What's that?
Fubo, Fubo,
Massive Fubu.
Fubo.
Oh,
I'm not
oh, oh,
paid,
football. Oh, okay.
and this is not investment advice. I want to make that clear. No investment advice whatsoever.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
nah.
Well, shout out to football. I thought it was football. I was like, ain't that a shoe? That motherfucker said, fuck the shoe.
Bull
We about to
fool.
start showing
I said
football
bull
in
fool.
Canada.
Oh shoot. Bull fool.
Football. No, for real. That's the
Oh shit!
Niger
Hold
boys.
on.
We will talk about the
Nah.
Afcon later. But where do you want to start? Well, MB's not here yet, so we might as well just start with the Man U Spurs game because the Man City Newcastle game, that was a banger, boy. That game was scary. That was a good
Yeah,
game.
that game was amazing.
That was a
That
good
game
game.
was
Which
loud.
one?
But since MB the Man City
The Man City
Newcastle
game.
game.
It was a
Oh yeah,
depressing
yeah, yeah,
game,
yeah.
but
Very depressing.
But United has done that multiple times. It's what we do. So anyway,
Hey,
yeah.
hey,
But I'm just saying, it's what we do. We
yeah,
come back from
guy.
behind and win games, man. Like you guys don't glaze City like that.
Nah, but nah.
Glaze
Listen,
De
But
Bruyne
then
and
it's Pep
Bob.
City
time.
do it. No,
Hey,
City do it.
Guardiola time.
City do it
Bob.
tastefully. City do
Nah,
it
dude. What do you say
tastefully. You lot
tastefully?
do it scrappy, bro. You man
Nah.
take scrappy, man.
No, we take all kinds, man. We take all kinds. They
You
have,
take
look, Pep Guardiola is an amazing coach, but look at what happens when Rodri and De Bruyne aren't there. They wobble. Now imagine if your whole squad or half your squad's not there. No one gives our teams this leeway. It's because City is not a big club, man. They're working their way. They're trying to buy that big club status, and maybe they'll get there one day, right? But
Wait, what
it's
do you
not
mean City
through
is not a
all.
big club?
I mean, come on, man. They just arrived like what, 10 years ago?
10 years. So
They have no
what makes a
fan
big club?
base. Their fan
Like what makes
base,
a big club?
Emmy's here. Do you know
the
what I'm saying?
fan base is a huge part of it. The stories in which you've affected football lie in it. You can talk about the history of global football, and City just started featuring. We're on chapter 397, and they just introduced a new character, Man City.
Fam.
So all I'm saying is just puts a little bit of respect on the club. They got to earn it. With the 115 charges, I think we should we should
Man, the way you jumped in
we
is so
should we
sick.
should we should praise them. We should praise Kevin De Bruyne. We should praise Bob. We should localize it to the individuals who are playing good
What's the Bob?
football rather than talk about them as some serious club or as if they're not just like cheating the whole fucking league. So I just wanted to say that. And sorry for the language. But back to United. Uh, it wasn't that great. It wasn't that great. It was unfortunate.
Yeah.
I wanted us to win that. We had a chance to win it at the death with McTominay, but look at the difference. McTominay involved in the final action versus Kevin De Bruyne involved in the final action. There's a difference in quality of player. So I'm not gonna hate on our team. It's just with time we're gonna get there. We just need reinvestments, a new recruitment team, and yeah, we'll be back, man. Sleeping Giants will be back.
Okay.
I said Sleeping Giants is back. That's crazy.
It's difficult right now, but we'll be back. It was
Yeah,
it was
but
difficult.
Jide, were you happy with the 2-2 draw?
no,
Like
no, no.
overall?
I was very frustrated, very sad
Spurs,
because I expected us to win fully. I went into that game super
Against
confident
Spurs,
because
there's no way
yeah,
to win
I
against
just thought
Spurs.
we'll have better quality
nah, but
chances because of
that
the
was
high
Spurs'
line.
B team, so it made sense.
It was partly our B team
They're
too.
like the BC team.
Dude, we had three players who were 20 or under, and they were our main players, key players, right?
Nah, that's manager's choice.
Hoyland, Mino, and
That's manager's
Garnacho.
choice. That's
No, but no,
manager's choice.
those are our best players to
Yeah, but that's
play.
manager's choice. Yeah,
No, I'm
again.
saying he had to make that choice. Yeah, I agree. But what I'm saying is, I'm
Yeah,
not
but
gonna. I know our core team, young
Andrews
team.
wasn't manager's choice. He wishes he had Basuma. He wishes he had Son. It's not manager's choice.
Yeah.
You can't use what you like. It's not. I hear that your players aren't performing, so clearly he has to play the guys who are. But Spurs don't have them. Spurs
No,
is midfield.
that's the point I'm making. I'm making the point that Spurs didn't have their big guys, but don't forget that like Licha, who was our starting center back and provided the base of our performance that we did last season, has been out pretty much the whole season. Yeah, we were missing some big players too. We were missing Rashford.
I mean,
From last season versus this season, it's a different Rashford. So my point is like, yeah, like both teams
Yeah, but
were plagued
is
with
it
injury. But if I do concede, if they had Son and Madison, I think they win that game. But you never know, man.
how long has Madison been injured for?
I think it's
He's
been
been
over a month, like a month and a half.
Madison? He's been out for more than a month.
Yeah, 2 months even. He got out like November. Yeah, November, December
So,
time.
so you see, they too have big players missing.
Casemiro, our starting six, is out. 5 Champions Leagues. He's not there. So I don't think that should be the main conversation. It should just be there were two well-matched teams on paper, and Spurs, dictated or dominated the possession of the ball, but we had up some big chances let down by quality. But anyway, I don't know, Gia, what did you think?
Mm. And yeah, what you saying, man?
Oh, okay. I just caught you saying, I was saying Jack. Why did you say
Yeah.
G2 Lulu? You threw me off. Nah, for me,
That's your American
actually,
name, man.
nah, we still in Jack. But nah, Jide, I see, and that's why actually were you disappointed? I looked at that game, and I looked at the attackers, right? We didn't have Ahmad. Yeah, I think he's sick as well. We only
Right.
had Anthony to really change the game. So
Yeah.
when I looked at that, I really struggled to see us scoring that third goal. I'm like, unless they make a mistake, unless we don't our attackers are still not there yet to go get that third goal. So at some point I was like, you know what, man, let's just take the performance. I'll take the performance. I'll take the Hoyland getting his goal. I'll take
Yeah.
Rashford looking like, this is one of his better performance he's had in a United shirt, you know, I would say the
Yeah,
whole season,
but
you
it was
know.
also very frustrating, wasn't it? Because he had that great moment with the finish, but
Yeah, yeah.
every half
Yeah.
chance or opportunity we had, it sort of died with him. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be too harsh on him because I saw him actively trying to score and make things happen.
Yeah.
But it brings up the question, is it a limitation of his skill set? And how do we get him to perform within a more simpler task? Like maybe he's been asked to do too much. He can't live up to the demands of what sort of forward from Ten Hag system needs to do. Either that, and we
Uh-huh.
have to give him a better game plan, or we're basically saying that he's just not good enough, and we should get just a different player. All right. So I don't
That's
know.
Gary Neville,
not
Ga-
go ahead.
Gary Neville said it the best. He said that you can't just take somebody who just graduated from university and want to go give them like a top job, in the sense that like Højlund, he needs an experienced striker in front of him so that Højlund can keep like learning his trade and
100%.
whatnot. That's the problem. You know what I mean? Um, there's been an investment in Højlund who don't really have that much experience. Even when he was in Serie A, he was barely playing for Atlanta. You know, Atlanta is in Italy. That's crazy. That's
He was. It's not
Yeah.
Atlanta, bro. Don't do it. I hate when Brandon B
They
does
got
says
a lot in
Atlanta.
Italy. What's going on? You know,
It's not called.
you
It's
doggy.
not called
One thing
Atlanta,
you can
bro.
count on is there not gonna be black people in the Atlanta version of
Yeah.
Italy.
Where you think
Italy
of you
version.
doggies from? You doggies from Atlanta in Italy. That's why he's Italian.
Dude, I know we'll talk about this maybe in the Afcon stuff, but how sad is it that so many like amazing African players are just killing it for the European teams? Imagine if they all just decided, nah, man,
It's very
we're
sad.
playing for our country. We would dominate football, man.
Nigga, if N'Golo Kante played in for his African country, they would have won the World Cup. I guarantee you this.
If who?
N'Golo Kante, if he would have played for
Oh,
what country he's from? Guinea or what? Is he from Congo?
yeah,
One of them?
probably one of them.
Because yeah, they
Yeah.
would have won
Mali,
the World Cup.
Congo.
Yeah, one of
Yeah,
them, Mali.
no.
Mali, I
Whoever
think
was
it'll be
pushing that
Mali.
puss. But
But
okay,
Jide,
so
to say no, hold on. I was about to say something. Like Lulu, to
uh,
what you're saying, and about United, like Højlund needed someone else to partner him. I'm hearing these Benzema transfer rumors, right? Possibly coming to United for loan. See, Højlund, this is his first season, bro. I rate the kid. I think he has what it takes to be a forward there. I think he still needs time. He's young. He still needs time. He still has to figure it out. But like the kid has scored. He scored like look at the goals he scored in the Champions League, and look at his goal today. He's a 9. He's a goal scorer.
Yeah,
He's a
and his
shooter.
and his and his piece of skill that when I when
Exactly.
he when he did that, I was like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
Haaland can't do this. You know, like Haaland is gonna score insane
you keep
goals.
going for the big boys, yeah. The
I'm
man
just
say
saying,
Yeah.
no,
everyone has
no,
to
no,
turn
no,
for the
no, no.
big boys,
Haaland is going to
man.
score a lot of goals. He's the best number 9 in the world right now. I'm not even comparing the two on the level. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying when you see someone who has different sort of factors to their game, it sort of increases your expectations of what they can become. And I think Højlund's ceiling is quite high. He just
Hmm.
needs to learn how to move Like he actually needs a Cavani in this team to be a second striker to him, because Cavani would be able to take a lot of the load and the responsibility of needing that goal, but won't be playing every game. Like he'll be playing maybe 60 minutes a game, whereas and maybe not back to backs. And then Højlund can be the other guy who fills in. So we're missing that
Right.
guy who's gonna teach him how to
Yeah.
be a box in the box.
But you see your point of just coming on for the last 30 minutes. I don't think Benzema does that. I think if you bring Benzema, he's gonna want to start, right? He's gonna want to start. So then you're
Yeah.
gonna have the problem of thinking like, okay, if you're gonna bet on Højlund,
Benzema's available.
well,
Yeah,
there's rumors that he hasn't even. I think he
yeah,
hasn't
I
gone
don't
to
know
training.
yeah, but I don't know if he's coming to United. You
Yeah,
think so?
that's. I
I
don't
don't
know.
think
If
it's
I
I
don't
don't
know.
think
Like,
it's I would doubt that. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I don't even know if it makes sense.
On to the Arab money. The Arab money drying up. What's going on? Why they
Like
have
we're
to leave?
gonna screw up the wage bill by bringing him in.
Must have the Arab money.
Yeah,
and
why,
that's what
why
I'm
he
saying.
trying to leave? What's going on?
I'm thinking from a United perspective. Like, even do we need him? Like, is he gonna add to the team?
Oh no,
And
he's gonna
Ten
definitely
Hag,
make our team better as a 11, but he's
100,
gonna
100%.
make the process that we're on worse, because we're sort of going against what we're trying to go against. Another over 30-year-old striker. Unless, but I
yeah,
guess if it's just loan,
that's why I'm kind of thinking about
yeah,
the loan part adds that
yeah.
dynamic where you can think about it like Martial doesn't really help you there. You can have a Benzema that he's gonna score goals, like he's gonna do that, and it's just for a short period of time. It's like an Amrabat. He fits a stopgap that you have right now. But
Which
I'm
we've
thinking
done for
like,
the last 3 seasons with a striker.
yeah, I
Just
mean he did it with it's like Workhorse, what he did for
Weghorst,
Workhorse,
yeah.
exactly. So Workhorse can be a improved quality. I mean, getting Benzema can be a way improved Workhorse, but it's just that does it help?
Way improved. Don't even put that with the two
Does it
Ks.
are you helping Højlund, or are you really hurting his minutes? And one last thing, though, I want to talk about Garnacho too. I think in terms of like saying I'll take the draw. Garnacho had a very good performance. Wan-Bissaka had a good performance as well. So I'm looking at it from those perspectives. Like Kobe Mainoo also kept his game very simple. Like he didn't do anything crazy, just played it simple. So there's certain performances that I would take from this game that we didn't lose. I'm not mad at that. I would have wanted us to win,
Yeah.
but you can see where we're heading to once we get Martinez back, Casemiro back. Once we
Yeah.
get all these players back, you can see a United that plays different. And games like
100,
this would have been different.
100%. 100%. We just need more people who know how to play football to be on the
Like,
pitch.
facts.
When Mino is in there, he's keeping it simple, but that's because the game comes easy to him. He knows what to do. He knows. Whereas when McTominay is in the middle of the pitch, he's struggling, man. He's struggling.
McTominay played well when he came down, bro.
But they
Look,
got
Added
score
energy
goals.
to the game. I feel like he
ah,
had the first proper tackle in the game, like,
yeah. I mean, I'm not saying he
and he
played
had that
badly.
chance.
That's what I'm saying. He had 2 chances and he missed both. Like that's big players win big moments. He was brought on for those moments, and he just doesn't have the quality to consistently do it. If you give those 2 chances to any other big man in any other team, they put in at least one of them away, and that's our
My thing
problem.
is,
Yeah, no,
why
Escobar.
they not getting those chances? You know what I'm
But
saying? Like I won't look. I feel like every time
But
when
we
we
did
blame
get
when we
those chances.
but why is these other players not taking their chances as well?
You
Right?
mean like our players?
Yeah, our players.
Yeah, because we're not good enough. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Why,
So
why do
So
you defend Scott
it's not
McTominay this much, man?
it's
What's
not it's
going
not
on?
fair. I feel like McTominay, for what he gives us, he's delivering.
so
It's like people like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna say McTominay is our like who we should like who United needs to move forward on. But for what McTominay gives you, he does that very well. And it's the other players that are not taking on that role and taking on that responsibility. When Eriksen comes back fit, he starts in front of McTominay. Like, that's expected, right?
yeah.
So I'm not if you play McTominay in front of X, then we have a problem. But I feel like we always criticize McTominay for what he doesn't have. And
So Sanjay, what I'd say to that is McTominay is a limited footballer that has certain skill sets that can be used for a team in the team context, meaning McTominay is a squad player. And I'm happy
correct.
to have him as a squad player. And I think, to your point, how he was used today is how I envision McTominay being used at United if he's to stay, where you
Right.
have him for certain roles bring him
Yeah.
on to rest legs and all that stuff. However, when you now have that role, your job description now becomes when I come on, I have to make an impact. I'm an
Yeah,
impact
you gotta do
sub,
something.
right? And he got two opportunities to do something, and he
Yeah.
missed both of those. And I'm not saying, oh, McTominay is rubbish, he should be sold. But I'm saying the reason why he missed both of those opportunities is because he's not very good. And that's why he's a
Okay.
squad player. So it's just a situation where we can be critical of that and
Yeah.
realize that we need better. But if you're on that pitch and you have that clear 1-on-0 header and then that one shot, one of those have to go in. And I'm sorry,
So
we should
let
be
me
celebrating a win.
let me respond to that, right? So you're saying McTominay is an impact player, right?
Who didn't
And
make an impact this game?
I disagree. I think he
A
had an
strong
impact.
impact. A strong impact.
Yeah. Now he didn't score the goal, but he brought on energy. He started How many tackles did Christian Eriksen have in that game?
0-0-0. Ericsson was
Look,
it was
look.
it was fresh legs. Yeah, I agree. But fresh
Yeah,
legs
and
meaning
the
nothing.
corner. No, that's true, and that I think that's a lack of and that's why I started with United's. When I looked at the bench, we had no attackers. That's what that's what. Imagine you McTominay brought that energy, but you brought on another attacker to get you those goals. That's what United are missing.
Yeah, I
So
agree. I agree.
basically, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I think he played well. You know, he should have taken that chance, that header. But I'm really worried with what's going on with the injuries, man. We having people that are just dropping. I don't know if it's illness, because he said Luke Shaw also was supposed to start today,
But he
but
dropped out last
he
minute.
dropped out. Yeah, last minute he wasn't fit. So I don't know if that was just that he was sick. Like, I'm not sure with that. But Wan-Bissaka played well again.
He played well. At left back, think about how crazy this is. We played
Yeah.
Wan-Bissaka at left back to babysit Rashford. They
To
were like,
babysit Rashford. Yeah,
that's what
that's crazy.
happened. That's what happened. It's
Nah,
because
that's not why
they
he played
knew.
left back. He played left back for Brennan Johnson because
No,
Brennan Johnson is dangerous.
that's the point I'm making. They know Rashford wouldn't track or defend against Brendan Johnson, so they needed a specialist because they knew that Spurs was going to exploit that Marcus Rashford place. Like Wan-Bissaka playing left back,
Yeah, that's
you
crazy.
know what I mean? That's
Nigga, that was Luke
crazy.
Shaw against Brennan Johnson. Nigga, Luke Shaw would have lost weight that game. That it would have been serious for Luke
But
Shaw.
Wan-Bissaka did so well. I was so happy with him, and we need to put more
Nah, he
respect on
played
his
good.
name. Yeah.
Yeah,
I
nah,
don't know
fact.
about that.
Nah, he played well, man. And but I take the draw, man. I'll take the draw. It was not a great result,
Nah, you
but
have to be disappointed with the draw, man.
So wait,
we don't.
boys, can I ask you? Do you think Spurs played better than you?
On balance, yeah. On balance, yeah. But I
Mm.
don't think football is necessarily always about that because this was a tough game and we created big chances. So,
Yeah.
and also a lot of our chances that we didn't actualize were through good positions that we could have exploited, but a lack of quality prevented us from doing so. So I don't think it was a bad game, but it was just a game that I felt we should have won. So I'm kind of disappointed that we didn't win, even though Spurs had more of the ball, passed it around better, had more control. Yeah, you can give them the aspects, but it wasn't as dangerous. I didn't feel like, damn, like, oh man, that was another chance. Oh, another chance. You know, it felt like the game was in balance, you know?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I
Now I
don't know.
played Johnny, and I think Johnny Evans, and he's been playing well, man. He's filled in
He's
really well.
amazing.
Yeah. Like it was a great signing we did, man. Because if you look at it right now, if we don't have Evans in that defense, we're done. You know,
So
our season will look.
who drops out? Varane or Evans when Licha comes back in?
That's a good question. I think Evans. I think Evans might go.
Might drop?
That's a good thing. I think Evans might drop because
Even though he's been
Varane.
our best defender all season.
I think if Ten Hag is smart, he plays Varane
Yeah, if he's
because
smart, it's mental. It's for the image.
yeah, you play him. Whatever issues you had with him, let him play himself out the team, and then you put on Evans.
That's
I
right.
think that's the smart move because I think that's what he did with Rashford as well. You know what I'm saying? Because he eventually got Garnacho on the left. The smart move is play Varane. Don't let because Varane and Martinez has shown you that they can
That they
play
can
well
do
last
it.
season.
Yeah,
They can
yeah,
do
yeah.
it. You know what I'm saying? Varane is also, he has that status, and it's not like since he's come back, he's been playing well as well too.
No, he
You know,
has. But
and you've
Evans
told
has
us.
been the clear leader of that back line.
I agree. I
And
agree.
s- and
I
and we
I mean, he
play
damn near 40. He better be a leader.
right.
He's not a
No,
leader.
no, that's the point. That's the point I'm making though. Like he's been so good, and I agree with you. I think your assessment's 100%. You have to play Varane because of the optics. People say Ten Hag's falling out, brings negativity, and Varane's been playing well. But I think Licha and Evans could
haven't.
also be
I
very
agree. Yeah,
dude. Imagine that
I
with
agree.
Onana, just the
I
ability to
agree.
move the ball, linking with Mino Shaw, like
Yeah, yeah,
that's that could be really, really good.
yeah. And you know what's sad about this? We need play. Like how old is Evans?
35.
You know what I'm saying?
35 or
35. So
36. Yeah.
yeah, he's only giving us this end of the season, and we start again. So that's from
Yeah.
a United perspective, it's sad. But I agree with you because even today again, I think both of them playing. I think Evans was the better defender.
Yeah, he was the man of the
You know what
match
I'm
for
saying?
me
He was,
for
yeah. I mean,
United.
Why
Yeah.
they
he
take
let
him off?
that. I
Huh?
mean, it's again.
Why they take him
I
off?
Oh, I was surprised when I saw that. I really was.
Yeah, also, I was shocked.
But at the same time, I understand that maybe you have the excuse of he's old, you want to save his legs, but in
yeah.
reality, I thought he was our best defender, and I was like, please do not concede on like I hope Martinez doesn't get out jumped for
Yeah, yeah,
a
yeah, yeah.
corner
Just
because
for
that
the
was the
trolls.
whole yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
I trust. I don't worry about that. I mean, I see what you're saying for the trolls,
Wait,
but from a performance standpoint, I don't really worry about that by Leach anymore because he showed me last season that he can handle himself with that.
oh
wait,
no,
did he
no,
grow?
for
I
sure,
don't
for
think he's the
sure, for
same
sure.
height.
No, for
Huh?
sure. No, I'm
He's the
okay
same
with
height. Did he grow?
no, he's good at
He's still gonna get dunked on in the head no matter what. You can
It
position
doesn't
himself all
happen
you
that
want.
often, man.
it
It
doesn't
doesn't
happen
happen
that
that
often.
often.
It doesn't happen that
Doesn't you would
often.
think
Yeah.
you would think it happened, but it doesn't happen that often.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I wasn't surprised. 'Cause I'm thinking that
Shit.
he has this
Wait
thing
until y'all
where he
play
says,
Luton. Wait until y'all play
"Well,
Luton.
y'all been saying that by everybody last season, bro."
Yeah.
But he has this thing where he wants a left footer on the left side. So I can kind of see, again, it's an easy way to just kind of take Evans out that left and put Martinez back there, you know?
Yeah.
Because other two, Martinez, Evans was playing on the left hand side. But I'm
Yeah.
just happy for United to come, and I'm curious to see what we're gonna do because I'm about left for the Afcon as well. I'm curious to see
Yeah.
what we're gonna do for the rest of the season. But yeah, let's get where's us?
How y'all feeling about? Let me ask you a question real quick, because y'all goal difference is crazy. I'm not even gonna lie to you
Oh,
guys.
it's terrible, dog. It's my win the minus,
Negative
right?
You're in the
five.
minus.
Nigga, that's
Yeah.
the weather. That's the weather in Texas
East
right now.
Coast.
Like, yeah, like
Yeah, we
every time
negative
I watch
five. That's
those,
crazy.
even like when I watch y'all play, like even the pundits and all like pundits were saying is there's really no pattern of like play at Man United. Like, you know what I mean? Like I feel like he's more so worried about defending rather than when it comes to like the attacking point of view, like the patterns. Like, come on, man. Look at that Spurs team. Like everybody was injured. They were just dropping down like flies. So it's one of those like are y'all a little bit. I mean, we ask the same question all the time. We ask it damn near every week about this guy, Ten Hag. You know, it took look how long it took Andre Pistachio. Like it took him literally what half the season to get Spurs. Let's not forget it's the same Spurs that was playing defensive football for Lord knows
Yeah,
how long with Antonio Conte and all
but
types of shit.
but
Like
the
Man
Antonio
United,
Conte
what's the excuse why I can't play?
But the Antonio Conte Spurs and that Mourinho Spurs, the reason why they looked rigid and awful and under Nuno and everyone was complaining is because those coaches didn't match the ethos of the club, right? And so once you've done bringing Ange
Right.
Postecoglou, it's almost like a reversal back to the Poch days, the Redknapp days, where everyone's like, "Ah, finally we can be Spurs," right? So I think there's more of that culture that was
Right.
inbuilt already, which is why Ange is progressing faster. Whereas United have the sins of the past, like almost following us, where we have to not only
Yeah,
do we have to implement a new style, we have to uproot a lot of
Yeah,
people out this
yeah,
process. So
yeah.
under so many different mismatches. So that's why the United job is always, you can't even compare the two. They're gonna be, it's a totally tougher job for United. And also the United shirt wears heavy, you know, like a Spurs player, what
What
kind
type
of
of
pressure do they
material
have?
used to make your
Yeah.
fabric?
What,
Right, right,
what
right.
pressure do they have? No one cares.
And you
You're
said that
Spurs, man.
steel.
You know,
Right, right,
so I think that's
right.
why I would
Okay,
say.
okay.
But and I think there
Eh,
is a pattern where we press high, we win the ball real high, and also the way
Uh-huh.
we build up is very systematized. The problem is once the ball gets to Bruno, it becomes a what are we gonna get type of situation. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's long. So I think Bruno is the joker in the like he's the trump card. Like it could go any way. It's a randomness, but he needs to just control his game a little bit more and you'll start to see what Ten Hag is trying to do. Dallo moving in, Wan-Bissaka, you know, the movements are cohesive. They happen every game. It's just that final synergy is just not there.
No, I agree. And also,
Mm,
I'm curious to see, how the
okay.
team's gonna play when Mason Mount comes in. Like for some reason, I'm starting to see how Mount fits in the team, but that midfielder, I think when he comes in there, that the United are gonna look a little different in terms of just pressing back and forth because we struggle to have players that have the energy or can even control the ball, right? Make
Yeah.
passes. I'm about when he's in there, yeah, he helps defensively, but we're really missing someone that can have grab the ball and make simple passes.
We need
And
two Manos.
we do.
Are you waiting for
We
Mount to
do.
do that?
No, I think Mount will help in the possession one.
What?
He helps.
You might as well wait for Mano. What are you talking about?
Lulu
No,
got
Mount to do
flashbacks.
that.
He's like, is this the Mount I know?
Yeah. Yo, when I saw Timo Werner playing, I had to shake my head to remind myself he's wearing white now. I thought he was
Dude, it
in
was
blue. I
the
was having
same thing,
flashbacks.
dog.
It's the
Same
same
thing.
player. It's the same, bro. It's the same player.
I bet you could
I'm like,
look at
yo,
all the archives
hey
and
man.
just match up an exact same scenario from his Chelsea season that matched exactly what he did today. It was unbelievable.
Especially that header. When he did that header, I'm like, oh, look at this guy.
Yeah. You know, the
With
one that
these
he
same
shot
ass
and it just went
headers.
over the bar.
Oh my goodness. Especially the one way he kicked it, he went, man. Nah, but man, Timo and for Spurs is perfect. It's a match made in heaven, 100%. But what was I gonna say? Damn. Hey man, Spurs, Man United. It was a good game. But so how you feeling with Jimmy? Jimmy boy, I saw he was in the stands, he was taking selfies and shit. He was sitting right next to Sir Alex too. How do you become a sir in England? Like, what's the process like to become a sir in England? I would like to be a sir too. Like, how do you become a sir?
You
Not
have
sure
to
the
do great things.
yeah, you have to contribute a lot to the English empire cause. I don't know.
Yeah,
And then the Queen night,
knights
gives you
you.
the yeah. Oh well, now the King now, but
I don't know.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
but nah. I'm for me with Jimmy, man. I think we just need more football people. I think you
Yeah.
know. I'm hearing that the technical director from Newcastle, the Dan Ashford
And
guy.
Ashworth.
Yeah, I think that will help as well. You know what I'm saying? That's someone that was there from he was there. He worked at Brighton. I think right after Brighton, that's when he went to Newcastle. So
Yeah.
he's shown that he can sign players. He's been part of that setup. If you're trying to really implement a really footballing structure at United, the more people you have in the game with the experience counts. But
100%.
I mean, like I said, I would have preferred the Qataris, but it looked like this is Jimmy, and he looks like he's gonna invest. So let's do it correctly, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's do it correctly. Let's bring the right people in. I saw him today. I mean, they sat in right next to Alex Ferguson, so they knew what they were doing. You know, so seeing him like basically trying to tell the fan like Alex Ferguson giving advice, la 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 la. But nah, man, bring real football people to the game. Hire the right people, make the right investments. Um, Now is he gonna keep Ten Hag? I think so. I think he's gonna keep Ten Hag. I think like again, I'm curious to hear what you think about that, Jide. If we should keep him or not, but I think Ten Hag has shown that he has what it takes. At least give him a year. We have to look at signings and the youth setup and all that stuff. But I think he's doing the right thing so far.
Yeah, yeah. No, Loki, I think I'm actually happier that we didn't get the Qataris, low key, because I didn't want to be state owned, man. It
Yeah, you
brings
did
it,
say
it
that.
it brings a whole nother level of problems that I don't necessarily need Manchester United to have. You know what I mean? And I just think it's a simpler way to do it this way. Now, obviously, the Qatari way would have probably been splash everything, boom, boom, boom. Loki, I'm glad that we're doing it more process oriented with this new structure. Um, in terms of Eric Ten Hag, I just don't want to go down the same route we've gone down three, four, managers, in a row. And I want to just give Ten Hag his full cycle and then evaluate him upon that. 3 years. Did we give him a 3 year or a 5 year contract?
I
What
think it
was
was
the
3. I think
3 years?
David Moyes the last one we gave 5 or whatever. No, I think it's 3.
3. So give him the 3. Give him through this end of the season, and provided we don't like fall rock bottom to like 18th or something like that, or 17th, 16th. Like give him his full term and let's see what he does with another transfer window, with another year under his belt, with more of the culture being, revamped. Look at Arteta. It was 8-8, 5-2, right? Am I right?
Yeah.
Something like
Yeah.
that.
Nigga, that sounds like a formation.
A rugby formation. But yeah, so by the way, did you guys see Arteta with Salt Bay?
But as crazy as hold on.
Ah, dude,
That was
insane.
nasty. Hey, big head. Hey, big head.
Yo,
That was
Yeah.
nasty. Big head. You over here, hey, big head.
yo,
Yeah.
You over here talking about dress. You over here talking about dresses and shit. Look at your manager. I
Yeah.
get that. I here eating from another man's fork. Was it a fork or a knife?
And listen,
It was
listen, he's in
insane.
Dubai. I'm
That
not,
nigga was
man.
trying
You
to
know
be
what
a
I mean?
sir. That nigga, I thought that was trying to be a
He's in
sir so
Dubai. I'm
badly.
not, man.
Nigga trying to
You know
get
what I'm
knighted.
saying?
Biggie, what's going on, man? How you allow this,
Bro,
man? Is he
listen,
back? Is he welcome
in
back in the
he's in
ends?
Dubai. I'm not, man. You
Oh,
get what I'm
you,
saying?
you got it right.
It's not me in Dubai, man. I don't yeah, nah,
He
I'm
can't
not
do the ends
involved.
like that, bro. He gotta explain himself. That
Nah.
one.
I said, bruv, if that was Angie, he would have taken the knife. Here, like no man feeding meat, bruv. Yeah.
Yeah, there you
Yeah,
go.
there
There
you
you
go.
go. Look at it.
Oh, nice.
Look at this big head, bro.
Hey,
This
MB,
man
MB,
out here.
MB,
Yo,
MB, I'm snitching, bro. They've been talking niche on your club. I
what
swear to
happened? What
God.
happened?
They have been talking madness on your
Bro, the
club, bro.
crazy thing is, I
They've been
already know what they're saying. But
talking
the crazy thing
madness.
is, these niggas can't talk
Yeah.
about their team without talking about my team anymore, and I love it.
Mm.
They can't talk about the Spurs game without talking about Man City. They can't talk about Man United without talking about Man City. I heard when he was talking about Holland and you talking about Holland, my friend. Out of all the strikers in the world, why you gotta come from Man City? We a small club.
No, hey, they're both from the same part of the world, man. They're both from the same part of the world.
Nah.
I was
No, they're
basically
not.
saying similar part.
I
They're
swear
from
Holland is from
Scandinavia.
like Denmark or
All
something.
Europe.
No, but they're Scandinavian. They're both Scandinavian.
Oh,
Yeah,
man, you could have
yeah,
said
Denmark
Ibrahimovic
and
or something.
Norwegian.
If
You
you're
know?
scanning the
But the thing is,
media.
look, Haaland doesn't have source like in terms of like a player like
You don't need
with the
sauce. He got
ball.
50
Yeah, exactly,
goals.
exactly. He doesn't need it. That's the point I was making. I was like, they're
Let's
not on
give
the
me the
same
rise.
level. I'm just saying that Hoyland has things to his game that you don't see from Haaland, which is like pretty cool to see. And you're like, okay, let's see how you can develop those. His ceiling is high, is all I was saying.
Man, Haaland has things to his game Haaland don't have, and that's
Agreed.
goals. That's
Agreed. Agreed.
goals.
Agreed.
That's goals.
Dude, they're not in the same bracket. I want to make
That's
that clear. They're not even in the
goals.
same room.
I ain't
I'm
even
just
talking about
talking.
bring me Rashford. Where's Doku and Rashford? That's what you should be comparing.
Oh yeah, Man United
Oh
fan.
man. Matter of
y'all
fact,
gonna
bring me Rashford and Oscar Bob. Bring me Rashford.
Hey, Oscar Bob. Hey, Man United
Bob.
fan. Y'all gonna apologize to Rashford.
Oh man. Nah, I'm just trolling. I'm just trolling.
Apologize,
think
Rashford, for what?
Apologize to
What?
Rashford. I mean, now
He said you've been
he's stepping
talking. He
up.
said he said you lot have been talking mad niche, bruv. Have you not? You see his celebration, innit? When he
You
done
think he was
the
talking to us? Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
he
that's
definitely,
right.
he definitely talking to you.
He was
fam.
talking to me for sure, man. 100%.
Oh man.
He needs to improve. Like we were talking for a reason. We didn't just talk out of a vacuum. Man wasn't he wasn't
He was
applying
not doing the
himself.
business.
Yeah. Just
Wasn't
application is all I
standing.
need. If you suck at like beating your man, that's fine. But apply yourself to all assets of the game, you know? That's the main thing. And he wasn't doing that, and that's when the criticism came.
Okay.
Nah, man, I'm not mad at Rashford, bro. But yeah, we gonna talk about Afcon. Like, where we going?
Nah, we know you're not.
Now let's talk about the City Newcastle game.
Oh man,
That
it
was
was
a good
a.
game.
I hate playing against Newcastle. The thing about when we play Newcastle is 9 times out of 10 we're gonna win the game. But even when we win the game, they always gotta make it hard, bro. Like, like sometimes just let us get our win. We don't have to bring on De Bruyne. He can rest. But nah, you want us to go all out. Come on, dog. That was so unnecessary. And for the second week in a row, I'm gonna complain about these refs, bro. Like, I get it if it's a tight offside and you let it run for VAR, but at this point, you're just being lazy and letting VAR do your job by not lifting up the flag when it's an obvious. Bro, the linesman was literally at the line watching Isak offside and waited until our player gets injured again for the second game in a row to call offside. I don't understand that. But when Grealish is onside against Spurs, last minute of the game, you don't give advantage. That's the one you blow the whistle. But when it's against us, you let it run so our defenders can get injured. I don't understand that. But you know, it is what it is. They trying to put this title in Arsenal's pocket, but Arsenal ain't got no pocket.
They trying to put it in Arsenal's mouth. Look at Arteta. Their manager right there.
Man,
They trying to put it in his mouth.
but shout
Yo.
out to this is the games. One thing I like about this game is something I've always complained about is Pep and his tendency to not make subs. He's been the manager crying about the players. We don't have enough subs. Like the whole reason they brought 5 subs was because he was one of the managers crying about it. And then he goes and for like 4 or 5 games in a row, he makes no subs. I don't understand that. When the game is stale, nobody's coming up with a goal. Nobody's like creating. That's the whole point of having a bench. So the fact that we're losing this game and he brings 2 players off the bench and they score 2 goals to win the game, I hope he carries that into the next games. But it's easy to say that when one of the players is De Bruyne. Like De Bruyne is out of this world. I remember I've been on this podcast for 2-3 years trying to make y'all stop comparing De Bruyne to Bruno Fernandes. And today is the day that that's the last day you're gonna see me put those two in the same sentence.
Who puts them in the sentence? Who puts
Man,
them in the
that's the
same
last
sentence?
day I'm putting those two in the same
Bruno and
sentence.
JPP.
Man,
who did that? Who did
compare
that?
Bruno
Yeah,
for
that's
that.
wild.
Bro, you should be
No, who did that?
Compare
Who did
compare
that?
De Bruyne to players like Zidane. That's who you
No,
need to
but
compare.
Hey, well, okay.
Who did that? Who did that?
Chill.
Yeah,
Who did that?
You're
Because
talking too much. You're talking too much.
He needs to win the World Cup for
Man.
that.
I get if you compare him to like
He needs
I
to
get
win
if
the
you
World Cup
compare
for
him
that.
to players like Modric,
yeah,
players
true.
like yeah, they've won titles.
Nah.
But bro, Bruno, come on, man. He be stat
Bruno.
padding
No,
against
but no
Newcastle.
one. Okay, I don't know
He's a
anyone
stat
who's
padder.
comparing them.
I do.
Who?
He's right here on the podcast.
Oh
Yeah, that's what you say?
yeah. Nah, it can't be. No way. It's a different class, dog. It's different. It's different. It's not even the same. It's one of them is one of the best Premier League players of all time, and the other one is a really good attacking midfielder who has a high quality. Yeah, Bruno's a quality player, he's a baller, but they're not in the same room.
Is Bruno better than Morgan Gibbs White?
Ah, come on, dog. Now you're being disrespectful.
Nah.
Now you're being disrespectful.
I'm just asking a question.
Now you're
I'm
being
going my boy Morgan.
disrespectful.
Another thing I wanted to bring up is the fact that Lulu has been here talking nonsense about his trash ass Chelsea academy for years. But this weekend has been highlighted by Man City academy players. First of First of all, Brahim Diaz scores in the 120th minute against Atletico Madrid. Then Cole
Man,
Palmer,
the goalkeeper's running like a zombie. You know what I mean?
Cole Palmer scores the only goal to win Chelsea again when they got their whole
He's
cover.
from Man United's academy.
Chelsea got their
Yeah,
whole
there we
cover
go.
of prospects. And then we got Oscar Bob coming off the bench and scoring a game winner against Newcastle. Bro, the Chelsea Academy talk is in the past, bro. Your academy is in the past.
MB,
Chelsea's in the
who
past.
passed him the
Your
ball?
academy's in the past.
Who passed him the ball?
Who passed who the ball?
Oscar Bob. Where
Brian
you
is
from?
not from your academy, though.
He
De
from
Bruyne
Cobham. What you
went
talking
from your
about? You went to
academy.
school
De
there. What you
Bruyne
talking
from-
about? What you think you learn
De
English
Bruyne
from?
wasn't
What
from
you think you
your
learn
academy.
English
De
from?
Bruyne was from
So
Was from
Salah's
Chelsea.
from your academy. Salah's
De
from your
Bruyne-
academy too.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. No, Salah nah.
It turned it on your boy, huh? The most
Wow.
successful.
Salah, nah.
How does it feel that your most successful academy product is Mo Salah since the olden days? That's your guy. That's the type of player Chelsea bring
I
out.
got something else to say.
He's from Basel. Salah's from
How
Basel.
do we expect these Europeans to respect us when we don't respect ourselves? Why is Andre Onana playing less than 24 hours before he has to go play for Cameroon?
He will lose. What?
I've never seen. And not
Because
only
he's
that,
an enigma.
Not only that, you didn't even make
Hit the
a
subscribe button.
save.
Hit the subscribe
You
button.
didn't even make a save. You out here rushing to the airport after conceding 2 goals. Oh man.
Nigga say he didn't make a save.
I said he's rushing to the airport.
You expect them to respect us. You never see Brazilian teams saying, I wait until the last.
I'm late for my flight.
Oh, man. Even the
And,
commentator,
you
bro.
know what?
The
I want to-
commentator said it so many times that even me, I was embarrassed, bro. He was like, Andre Onana, how do you feel about it? I was like, I've never seen it before. Nigga, nobody has seen it before.
He's like, I'm fighting for my life.
That nigga on the plane right now.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
He's fighting for his life, man. It hasn't been easy at United. He needs every chance to prove.
And then he goes and concede 2 goals. You're making it worse. You should have just gone.
And have you seen the second choice keeper? Nigga, there's a reason why
He's not looking good. He's not looking good by India, man. From the highlights.
Highlights, boy. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's
I trust him, man.
But I wanna publicly apologize to Kevin De Bruyne. I want to publicly apologize to that guy. That guy that's the truth right there. But we're not gonna forget that he's at the boobies too. He has the boobies moment in him. He got the boobies. The boobies didn't come from nowhere. They had boobies moment, and he was boobying over here. But I have to say, Kevin De Bruyne is that guy, man. He's that guy. But I mean,
he's that guy at club level. At club level.
There you see. There you go.
Internationally hasn't delivered yet.
Man, your whole 11 is at international level then, because club level.
What is that?
I missed it as well.
What is that?
Let's talk about the fact that I told y'all, if you guys don't make enough separation
Watch it back.
between my team and your team by January, and we're still around there, we don't have De Bruyne, we don't have Haaland, we don't have John Stones, and we got 3 weeks off. My players are coming back. I'm telling you, this title is in the bag. We need to focus on Champions League because this league is full of people with negative goal differences and penalty merchants.
So we're the storm over there in Manchester United.
And Liverpool, let's even get to Liverpool. They don't have Salah. They don't have Trent. They don't have Robertson. They don't have Endo. They don't have who else? There's one more player. But
they have club. They have club, man.
Bro, I don't care who they have, bro. I can see Liverpool dropping points. Maybe not against Bournemouth, but they got to play like 3 games without Salah. I'm pretty sure they're going to drop some points.
Yeah, man.
Who they play? Did they even play this weekend?
Nah, next week.
Why is this? Them not playing? Like, what's going on? Like, why are they not playing?
It's the winter break, but I'm air quoting it when I say winter break. Yeah.
Yeah, they're playing
Since
the
when
sets
England have
over 2 weeks.
Yeah, so it's like half of the table play, and then other half is off, and then next week we play, and then Chelsea, Man United, and all of you lot will be off that played there.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's like a 1 week.
Yo,
1
England
week
is
off.
funny as hell. I'm gonna lie to you.
Yeah, that's what I said. It's like a winter. It's a winter break, but when I say winter break, I'm doing this because it's a week off, man. It's just a week because then the following week we're all back.
And of
You
course,
know what
they
I'm
give a
Let me
winter
see.
break when Afcon is on.
Hey, there you go.
Let me see Ten Hag over there eating steak in Dubai.
Bro,
Sunday.
Oh, no,
nah,
they're not
listen.
invited to Dubai. Where are they going? Let them go to
Nah,
Lancashire.
he said they're staying. They're
Yes,
not going no warm weather train.
don't come to our parts.
Why you, bro? It's good to go for warm weather training.
Nah.
That's silly, man. I don't know why he's not going. That's silly.
Who's
But
not
he's
going?
Like,
invited to the UAE.
United.
He's not invited to the UAE.
Yeah,
Bro,
maybe.
listen, bro.
You gotta
I
have
think.
15 charges to come to the UAE.
Say that again. Wait, you gotta have what?
I said you gotta have 115 charges at least to come to the UAE.
We don't have 100. We don't have 150.
You gotta be a criminal to come to the UAE.
Exactly.
These city boys too rampant, bro.
I ain't dangerous.
Nothing.
I'm bad. I'm bad.
Nothing. Y'all ain't dangerous.
I really think they're gonna do anything to us about these charges. You crazy. We run this league, bro.
You guys will get relegated, man. You just watch.
But even if we get
Alright.
relegated and come back, you guys will still not win the league.
That's
They gonna go
fine.
Juventus.
That's
Yo,
fine.
We're not getting
Lulu,
relegated. We might get we wouldn't even get a points deduction. We're gonna pay like a little $100 million
Chelsea.
You know
bond.
what? You know what you guys are guilty of? It's actually insane. Creating fake
Yo,
companies to sponsor fake contracts. That's like financial
Damn.
fraud.
I mean, you gotta get it how you live.
Lulu, Chelsea, please.
Huh?
I said Chelsea, man. You get me? 1-0 win.
Yeah,
Yeah,
talk about the Chelsea game, bro.
How you feeling, man?
Man, all I can say is we not tough no more. Nigga, we not. You know what I mean? It's better snakes and ladders. We're going up slowly and surely. And
I heard that.
clean sheet, Cole Palmer, and maybe you're talking about Cole Palmer from Messi Academy. Stop talking about Cole Palmer no more, man. He's our boy now, okay? You guys had the opportunity to play him and you didn't. You know what I mean? He wanted to stay, but y'all told him he gotta be sold or stay. And,
No, we told him that he should stay, and he said no, he wants to go and start. But the fact that we bought Doku was because Cole Palmer was trying to leave.
Cole Palmer said that Cole Palmer wanted to go on loan. That's what he said out of his own mouth. Like this is quotes. He said that he wanted to go on
we don't have
loan.
wingers. That don't make sense. Now,
He
if
wanted
you
to
want to
play.
stay in the club, we're gonna sell you, but we're not gonna
Pep
go
don't like black
out
people.
when we've just sold Sterling and Mahrez. It don't make sense. Why are we loaning players out when we need you? We ain't Chelsea.
Yeah, you gotta develop them. Look at Solanke. How about he has scoring hat tricks and shit? If he wants about them loans,
Who cannot claim Solanke anymore?
Solanke can start for all your teams. What are you talking about? Solanke can start for
Solanke can start for your
claim
team.
him. He's not Chelsea
Don't do
product
that.
anymore. He been too much.
Big Eddie Nketiah or Solanke, who's better? Come on, man. Don't do this to me, but
Eddie,
Mr. BK.
okay. Solanke or Broja, who's better? Go on then.
So I'm thinking Solanke over Broja for sure, 100%.
Bro, he started for everyone here apart from Man City, innit? We know this.
Oh yeah.
We know this.
Even City.
Nah. He's not. But Lulu,
starting over Haaland or Alvarez.
But Lulu, so wait, speak to me on your team in terms of first time since 2022 in October. You've strung 3 wins together.
Yeah.
Your fixtures are coming up. They look tough-ish, you got some tough fixtures coming up.
Yeah, like
Right.
Middlesbrough. That's a game that they might struggle.
Yeah, that's how
Tough,
you
tough,
know.
Yeah,
tough,
Wow.
tough game, huh?
we got some tough
game.
games coming
That's
up.
tough, man. That's tough.
That's a United old boy, you know, giving you
Michael
guys the
Carrick.
business, you
Yo,
know.
I'm not gonna lie. When I
Best
was
coach.
watching the game and I saw Michael Carrick on the touchline, I was like, "Fucking hell, here we go with this shit." This guy.
Dude, he almost
Man
got
said,
to the he
man
almost got
said, "Oh,
promoted
brother,
yesterday.
this stinks." Oh, well, last
And
season, yeah,
Carrick better than
he
Ten Hag. I don't know why
he
y'all laughing, but Carrick's supposed to be managing Man United. He's
man
undefeated
said,
at Man United.
Undefeated, man. Beautiful.
hello,
There you
well,
go. Now, but
man
Biggie, what
said,
you asking me, Biggie?
nah, just more so like, do you think like, is it clicking? Is it still a bit, is it still a bit 50-50? Because yeah, because like what? You're like what, 5-6 points off of top five? You know,
Yeah,
it's there, in it. So it's like these next run of
right.
3-4 games can change the way your season's gonna end or finish, or means the way your season's gonna go, in it. So it's just like,
Right.
but I'm asking you, do you think your boys are serious now? Like, do you think it's clicked for them, or is it still a bit, you have to,
It's
you
clicky.
have to,
It's,
yeah,
it,
yeah, yeah.
it's not click, but it's clicky. It's one of those where like it's very hard. It's very hard to, bro. Every game week we have 10 players injured. Every game week. So it's one of those where we can't even like the fact that he can even like consistently pick a somewhat stable back line, is even like credit, So it's one of those where
Yeah,
this season we can take what we can just get whatever we can get, like wherever we can finish in Europe. I'll be here for it 100%. And
yeah,
so yeah, I like what Poch is doing, man, because with all of these things that's going on, like it's still like okay, principles are being set, foundations is being set. We know that Cole Palmer is the leader of the team now. We know that in the back line, Gusto can cover for Reece James and stuff. We know that
yeah, yeah. True.
yeah, like you know what I mean? Like we know that Levi Cole is not left back, but we know that okay, he has that character, he has that passion to be in the team.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
know that Disasi is somewhat of he is interesting guy. He reminded me when Tony Rudiger first came to Chelsea. When Rudiger first came to Chelsea, that's what Disasi reminds me of. You know what I mean? But I see the
I'm not
potential. It's
gonna
just
lie,
he's
that
What
under by
disaster,
Real
brother.
Madrid.
Nah, I'm sorry,
what
I'm
what
not
what
convinced on that.
what about Fofana? 80 million Fofana.
Well, Fofana's injured, but you can't really, you know what I mean? Bro, he has like a crazy long-term injury, so it's very hard to judge what's going on with
Is
with
he gonna
Wesley. You
come
know
and
what I mean? But
start?
Wesley,
Is he still in Chelsea's plans?
he should. Like no, he should. Like that right side is for Fofana, but he gotta stay fit. The football world is it's a ruthless game. So if the injuries keep happening, unfortunately, man, we're gonna have to move on. But hopefully he can like get back to being fit because the injuries is one of those where it's like even Chukwemeka, man, I'm worried about Chukwemeka. When I saw him running, he was running awkwardly. He was running very, very weird because he just came up from an injury too. So it's one of those just like we gotta see. But I know the fact that Caicedo is gonna be a establishment in that midfield, and I know the fact that Conor Gallagher
He's starting to grow. He's
signed that
definitely
contract.
starting to grow. But
Yeah,
Who?
yeah,
exactly.
Who?
Caicedo. Caicedo
Caicedo.
step slowly. You
Caicedo.
can see it. You can see it. You can
Mm-hmm.
see it. But
Mm-hmm.
the one
Nkunku?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like for me, the one person
And Kungu got to
that's
stay fit too. That's another one. Yeah, go on.
no, yeah, nah, true, true. But I was gonna say that I feel like the one for me now that has to, especially coming up against Middlesbrough, it has to be Sterling now. Like he needs to show his age and experience in that game. Cole Palmer can't do it every game, man. You know what I mean? And you saw against Middlesbrough in that first leg, innit? The misses. He can't do it all,
Yeah, I ain't
man.
gonna lie. Yeah, yes, some
He
misses,
needs,
Mr. Cole. I'm not gonna lie to you.
yeah,
You gotta
yeah.
forget about that. Don't
That's
do
what
it
we gotta
again.
forget. Don't do it again.
Don't do it again.
Nah, man. But you got what I'm saying? Like, I think, especially for the Middlesbrough game, I think Sterling is the guy I'm gonna to you know, show his experience and leadership. Because if I think for me, I'm gonna say this with Chelsea:
Mm.
keep that midfield fit. Keep that midfield
Yeah.
fit, because boy,
That's the only thing
if
that
you,
has been fit this whole season is the midfield. That's the only
exactly.
positions that has been fit. Mhm.
Exactly. So I think that to me is key for Chelsea's current situation. Keep that midfield fit. You know, don't what's it called? Don't switch it. Don't switch it. This I think it's sad that Conor Gallagher's kind of not lost his position, but from now until I would say Thing comes back, what's his name? Thing
Cool.
Nicholas Jackson, he will play.
Yeah.
No, it's the
Jackson
truth.
or Broha?
He's a starter, bro. It has to
Nah,
be
Jackson can
Jackson.
play, man. Don't do that to my boy Jackson.
It has to be
Jackson can play.
Jackson, bro. We've
No,
seen
no,
Goya,
he
man.
can play a little bit, but what I'm saying is, why does he miss so many chances?
He's a
Explain
winger.
that one.
He's a
Because
winger.
Senegalese.
Man
Is
said
is
he's
he is he
Senegalese.
like who's that guy Jesus, where his skill set isn't scoring goals, you know? Is that
I don't like establishing my players with Jesus, but I see what you're saying.
LOL, fam. LOL.
I see what you're saying.
that class
That's
of
I
fine,
like
striker?
man.
Him and Nketiah and Jackson and Nketiah and Jesus. They are kind of nice, but they
Yeah.
miss them. They miss the big ones.
But let's
Yeah.
talk about the Afcon though, bro. How y'all
Yeah,
feeling,
let's go
man?
to Afcon. But I want to say this real quick before you go to Afcon. I want to say this real quick. You know what I mean? I remember when Man City was struggling to score penalties, and the whole time you had Cole Palmer on the bench. Why y'all didn't just have him come kick the penalties? You see, he don't miss for us. He don't be missing for us.
We
Yeah,
still won the league, though, so
He still won what?
we still won the league, even though we missed all those penalties. The difference between us and Chelsea is we don't need penalties to win games. That's the difference.
What you talking about? I swear y'all won a game by penalty.
Which one?
What's the one
Chelsea,
when Mahrez kicked the
Chelsea have
penalty to
received
win
the
the
most penalties in the league this season. Chelsea have got the most points by penalty.
Yeah, we deserve it.
And Chelsea and Sterling has won the most penalties of every player ever. So your whole team.
And that stat also continues from your club too.
Man, he ain't in my club. He ain't in my club.
But
Oh,
that
man.
over.
Nah,
Nah,
bro.
man. We can
Cole
go to
Palmer, like he was not even taking penalties. Like he wasn't the main penalty taker in the under 23s. So I don't know where he's been practicing penalties, but where would we have seen that? Because he wasn't taking penalties in the under 23s. He wasn't taking penalties for Man City. So it's just a talent I guess he had in his locker that we didn't know of. But even then, I don't think that would have made us keep him or anything like that. Like he wanted to leave, and the way our transfer structure is set up, he wants to leave, no matter how good they are, no matter how important they are to the team. If they want to leave, they don't want to play for us, they're gonna leave. So I ain't got no problems with that.
If you don't have your shooters on the field, you don't know they can shoot. Cole can shoot. Hey, this whole time I listen to J. Cole. J. Cole is the best rapper now. I just want to say this. J. Cole is the best rapper right now in the world. You know what I mean?
He was supposed to be there, he would be there. That's all I'm gonna say.
But you're not there. Who said that again? That's Big Shaq, right? Who said that?
Hey, yeah, you're not good. If you was good, you'd be there.
If you're good, you will be there. Like Senegal. So what's this beef going on with Gambia versus Senegal? Is there beef? We got beef. Should I be ready? Like what's going on? I'll be seeing the memes and stuff going on the internet.
They disrespect us because we're small. We got a small country.
Be the Kevin Hart
when it comes down to football, it's 90 minutes, bro. It doesn't matter which country you're from. So if they beat us, we get the excuse that Senegal have way more established players. But if they mess around and we beat maybe beat Senegal, I swear, I'm gonna have to create a whole new Twitter account.
Nah, we can do it, bro. We can do it.
Bro, and they've been
It's 90 minutes.
talking so much trash too. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man, I ain't gonna
now
lie though. That situation happened with the plane. I seen that the players were on the plane and they were inhaling. I don't know what they were inhaling on that plane, but they had to the plane didn't what was the plane situation? They couldn't take off or something. I saw they couldn't breathe or
The
something.
plane was too
They
small
couldn't
for the
breathe like
amount of
Mariah
people
Carey.
that were on the plane. There wasn't enough oxygen.
There was too many people on the plane.
The plane was too small for the amount of people on the plane, so there wasn't enough like oxygen, and people just started
This was trying
passing
to
out.
travel Mexican style.
Yeah, people started passing
Damn.
out on the plane, and it was like, bro, how do you rent out this
What
small plane? It's like a stunt plane. How do you rent out a stunt plane for international
They had a
football?
stunt plane. They had Tom
Yeah.
Cruise plane to go to the Afcon. They
But,
took the bus.
plane
Where's how far is Ivory Coast from Gambia?
I mean,
Is
it
it
can't
far?
be that far. It can't be that far.
You just took the
I don't know.
bus. You might just take the bus. If you go take a
I
plane
don't know
that
if the
can
roads.
really
I
go
don't
up.
know if the roads
Where's
are
the
that good.
crew, man? We gotta get Nuru on here. He gotta tell us what's going on in there. No, he's the whistleblower. We got he gotta tell us. He gotta let us know what's going on with the with Gambia, because why we not flying in style, you know? Man City, I should have borrowed one of your planes, man, so we can go to the Afcon in style.
We don't have
Yeah, one
no.
of y'all. Or the Onana plane. Onana's plane should have stopped by Gambia and picked up our players. So we can all go together. Yeah, gonna be the same region.
But
Gambia and
from
Senegal, y'all
AFCON
need to
so
stop
far, all
beefing,
the
man. You need
big
to come
teams have
together.
not really been showing out in their opening games. So I think that's a good sign for the way the tournament is gonna turn out.
Yeah, hey, I saw
Yeah,
that
because
sneaker
Yeah,
from Egypt. Oh,
Egypt, yeah, last minute, bro. Mo
Egypt
Salah.
drew,
yeah.
Nigeria
And they
drew.
came down.
Nigeria 1-1.
Yeah, Ghana
Yeah, Nigeria.
lost to Cape Verde, which is crazy.
Oh, they lost. Oh,
Oh,
I
that
didn't know that.
shout out, Louis Nani. You know, that's where Nani's from, Cape Verde.
Man,
Oh,
that
is
man.
oh,
it?
for real?
Yeah.
I didn't know
That's
that.
I
that's
need
his
to post
heritage.
it.
Oh man, they
Right.
scored in the 92nd minute too.
Yeah, no, I was seeing that, and I think Egypt came from behind to get that equalizer. It was a penalty
Yep,
as
last
well
minute,
for Mo
Mo
Salah.
Salah as
Yeah,
usual.
yeah, but I mean, yeah, that's good. I think it's gonna be an interesting Afcon, bro. You never really know who are gonna be like, what who's gonna come out on top, and I think Gambia, bro, we have a chance, bro. Let's just beat these Senegal, bro. I think we're gonna play counter football, and everybody's gonna be on the streets, bro. It's gonna be Gambia Nyonyumun or Senegal Nyonyumun or whatever.
All the Senegalese people in Gambia, you can have it one or two ways. You can either you can either let us celebrate or you go home. But you ain't gonna celebrate in Westfield. Not that.
So who
Uh,
y'all having though for the tournament? Y'all think who's y'all favorites?
I think the home team is always the favorite. So Ivory Coast, they have a strong team too. So I think obviously I support Gambia, but I think if any team is like favorites to win it, it's probably Ivory Coast.
I was looking at the stands, bro. Do y'all see like there's not a lot of people going to these games, bro? That's
I,
kind of worrying.
I don't know what
Yeah,
it
man,
is.
I'm at the tickets.
I was thinking like how much like because even the opening game when I look when you see all the highlights like the stadium is not really like empty, bro.
Yeah, but
Niggas is struggling.
they don't really like advertise AFCON like it should be. Like if they wanted more people to
That's
come to
true.
AFCON, they would
That's
have
true.
been advertising it months ago and telling people where to get tickets and stuff. The fact that to go to
Yeah.
AFCON, you have to go and do your own research to find your way there. When it's Euros,
Yeah.
World Cup, they literally put during a Premier League game where you can go and buy tickets. So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
Nah,
That's
but
fair.
the local, like Ivory Coast, the local, wouldn't they not be advertising it like locally
I
so
mean,
that
the
people
Ivory
can?
Coast people are gonna go to the Ivory Coast games, but I don't expect Ivorians to show up for Egypt against Mozambique. That's gonna be empty. But Ivory Coast, like their home stands are full when Ivory Coast are playing.
Yeah. And I think it's
Okay.
like that for a lot of these African tournaments, though. The home team generally has the most players or the most fans, but
Yep.
we don't really have a lot of like just people going to. I think maybe the promotion aspect is probably
Yeah, and
one
also
that need to
because Europe has robbed us for so many years that Africans in general are not wealthy enough to buy tickets from wherever they are to go leave their
go.
job
Yeah,
for
exactly.
a month and go and see a game in Ivory Coast. It's not really a possibility for a lot of people. So
Speaking
in
English.
England, like people can just take a train to France, go see a game, come back. But like in
Yeah.
Africa, we don't have that because we've been robbed for years.
What about the model they're doing with like the World Cup,
Man.
doing the Afcon in like multiple countries? I think that's something that they can do as well. I have the games in.
It would have to be
Yeah.
like it would have to be like countries that already have good ties with each other and they're relatively close. So
That's
I
true.
would like maybe Kenya and Tanzania and South Africa or something like that. But if you try and do like Gambia, Nigeria, Ghana, something like that, like it's too far and those many flights, people can't even afford to go to one game, let alone flying for multiple games. It works in like America because domestic travel is kind of cheap, but
Yeah.
mad
So
expensive.
I found the tickets to go to the game. So it's literally category 3 is 5,000 FCFA. What currency is that?
That's the SIF
I don't know. I don't know.
or whatever.
Yeah.
That's Cote d'Ivoire?
Let me see.
Okay.
Let me see how much that is in dollars.
Nah, it's $8.
Yeah, it's 8 G's. Yeah, but the tickets will probably not be expensive. It's
Hey, I'm
it's
going to the
transport.
game.
It's the
Hey, yo,
transport to
I'm going
get
to
there
the
that's
game.
gonna be the worst part.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. I'm not
And
gonna
think
we go
about it
out.
like
Yeah,
this, right?
sponsor us, man.
Like
Talk to your people at work, man.
the way they draw the map, the way they draw the
Wait,
world,
what?
they make America look so much bigger than Africa. But a flight from Gambia to Cote d'Ivoire direct is 8 hours. And then a flight from New York to LA is 6 hours. Make it make sense. West Africa and Gambia on the same coast, it takes 8 hours to go from Gambia to Ivory Coast. And you trying to tell me that Africa
So you
is
got part of
Bro, the way they draw the map, they squeeze it in the middle so Africa looks small. But I promise you, it's way bigger. So
Wait, say that again. You said say that again, Envy?
nah, I said from Gambia to Ivory Coast is an 8 hour flight, but from New York to LA, which is the opposite side of America, is a 6 hour flight. So the fact, if you just think about it like that, there's no way that the map is correct, like the way they've drawn the world.
Nah, definitely, bro. That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
apparently it's upside down.
Yo, I was gonna say, bro, my
right there.
one of my dark horse for Afcon. I need to see how they play, but it has to be Morocco. Honestly,
Yeah, Morocco.
honestly,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dark horses, I think they're the favorites.
Nah.
Nah, but to be fair, I think the favorite it would be the host,
Senegal.
right? Yeah, I'll say Senegal and the
I'll say
host.
Senegal, bro. Well, okay, yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
and Morocco,
Yeah.
bro, Morocco just went to the quarterfinal of the World Cup. They have to be a favorite of the Afcon.
But they gotta replicate that though.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
bro.
saying?
They got
Like
players playing in big clubs. Okay, so category 2 is 10,000 FCFA. That's a ticket, which is $16.
and that's not bad. Well, again, you gotta think
No,
about it. If
but
you had somebody
look. You're thinking of ticket to watch the match,
American.
bro. Not even that. You like, remember, we're not thinking of hotel stay and airport stay and stuff like that. You're thinking of
And they're also like that's like somebody's monthly salary in Cote d'Ivoire too. So like it's very like lopsided when you convert it to like dollars or pounds and stuff like that. Because we're looking at it from people that live in those countries that make dollars and pounds like by the hour.
Yeah,
These
that's
people
true.
probably make like $10 every 3 weeks.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Some flash shit would be like you send some money out there to get like for instance like Gambians, you pay for some Gambians to go to the game and shit. Yeah, Jamie, if you want to pay for your sins, you need to pay a lot of Gambians to go to the Afcon to support Gambia so we can have that energy in there, like stomach thumping it. That's what you need to do.
I send the flights.
Where is he hiding?
He's
Where
in
is he
Guinea,
hiding?
bro.
He's in Guinea.
Right.
Where's his daughter?
Whoa,
Man, leave that man alone.
she's underage, bro. That's where she's at. Underage.
Really?
Leave that man alone.
Yes, underage. But nah, I mean, but I think that they need to build more engagement though, for real. Like, because I think, but players like Salah doing well, Usman, all those players is just gonna help the game, you know. And that's why I was a little disappointed with Onana not going because like there's a lot of things that's wrong with like Afcon, but we have to start fixing it. Like players starting to choose their nationality, that helps. That helps build a game. That helps build excitement about it. Like people like you have this Yankuba Minte guy, the Gambian kid. Like imagine if he does well. I mean, he's supposed to go back to Newcastle, but him playing in the Premier League, doing well, like that's just gonna help the quality of games, and then eventually, like more people are gonna be excited about it. You know, but they definitely have. CAF has to take that seriously though. They have to take that seriously and start like helping the players because even the Premier League having this winter break helps as well. Like you know, from your domestic club, you're not really playing as much games in this period, so that should help. But they even I even saw that they have the Asia Cup going on as well right now. You know, I think that's why Son didn't. His son, I think Son. That's why he
Yeah,
didn't
he's
play
there.
today.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there is an opportunity for these guys to take it seriously, bro. But the quality has to improve as well. The football, like from the highlights from what I'm seeing so far, like previously Afcon, bro, all they used to do was just attack, tackle, like crazy.
Yeah, I've
You
seen
go
the
to
That's
highlights.
what I'm
wrestling.
saying.
Look,
It's tough.
do you know what it is?
But, like,
Yeah, if you,
how you
yo,
think Iboe? Look at Iboe. How you think Iboe made it as a professional?
yeah,
That
yeah,
guy came
yeah,
and
yeah,
tackled
yeah,
everybody.
Abue was good, man. I like
He's
Abue,
a
man.
boy.
No,
Yeah, don't
but
do
that's
that.
what I'm saying. Like that's what I'm saying. Like
Oh, okay,
that
okay.
tackling and stuff. Like it's in our DNA. We have to tackle. Look at MBO.
Yeah.
Look at MBO. Look at MBO.
The issue is when everyone wants to shine.
Hold
That's
on.
the problem.
Hold on, but
I
this
don't
guy
know
is
what you're
dangerous.
talking
You know,
about.
he's still not here calm, but he's very dangerous. This guy MBO
I don't know what you're talking
retired
hurt
a
people.
whole player. Somebody retired just because MB tackled the shit out of that guy. He was Brazilian too. That guy
That's
retired.
the
Yeah, he left the
career-ending
country.
tackle, blood.
I don't know what you're talking about, man. I don't play football.
Wait. So you're saying MB ruined a Brazilian's career? That's crazy.
But the guy was done. That
crazy.
Think about it, BK. If I did not tackle him, you would not have a striker.
All right, that was a good one. That was a good one. I can't even say that to that.
Yeah, man. Now we got tackle. No, you know what we need to fix is the pitches. Like let the pitch be smooth and stuff. That's really what it is. Okay, let me ask. Okay, so let's say us. Like let's say if we wanted to help, like this because you know, like Michael Jackson said, you know, it just takes a man in the mirror to help out. How can we help? Like what things that we can do to improve the situation?
I don't think there's anything we can do to help.
Afcon.
Yeah.
I think the only way to do it is to like in the country that you're from or whatever, like you gotta go there and like join.
Develop the game.
Yeah, like join the like the Gambia Football Federation is horrible. They get like $2 million every year from FIFA and cannot fix the grass in our stadium. Stuff like that. Like you gotta go in there with the pure intent to improve your country's like football atmosphere and not, you know, stop pocketing money and all of this stuff. So I don't think there's anything you can do from the outside because all the problems with like Gambian football is from the federation. They don't invest in the youth. They don't invest in academies. They don't invest in we have one stadium in the entire country and we cannot keep it maintained. There are countries that have like 5, 6, 7 stadiums and they're all state of the art. So we don't have an excuse, especially because we're receiving money every year. And where's $2 million, bro? That should be able to fix every seat in the stadium in Gambia. But the money just disappears and nobody talks about it. So
well, I mean, apparently they be doing like cocaine and stuff on that pitch and like
They've been burying hyenas.
That's crazy. That's crazy, bro.
That's where the 2 million is gone.
Yeah,
that's also Kachikali. We need to go invade Kachikali, see what's going on over
let's
there.
say Kachikali.
No, not
More
Kachikali.
like,
What's it called again?
yeah, his place.
I-
The other one.
It's kind of like
Kanilai, yeah. That's where it is.
Bodies are
Kanilai.
buried.
Man, that crocodile was eating over there, boy.
Hold up.
What-
How we gonna look up Mo Salah though, man? Because last Afcon he didn't
Don't worry,
like,
I'm with you.
you know, how we gonna look at him, you know?
Man,
For
Salah-
international.
Salah
What
is one of the
expectations are we
greatest-
having?
Salah is one of the greatest African football players of all time. Y'all gotta stop.
cap.
Asking the
That's
question,
cap.
what
I gotta
expectations do we have of
But
him?
he
That's
rank
all
in
I'm
top
asking.
10.
What you mean?
He's not even top 5.
All right, now you just dragging it. I don't know about top
He's not
5.
even top 10.
He's definitely top 10. Name
Is
me
it?
another,
Nah,
name me another African football player that has over 100 goals in the Premier League, a Premier League title, a Champions League title. Who?
It's not about that though. It's player for player.
But player for player, Salah, bro, y'all are tweaking, bro.
All right, so hold on.
Let's go through it.
Let's name 5.
Yeah,
Yeah,
name me 5 players better than Salah.
Not Premier League.
Drogba,
It's African.
Drogba, Toure,
Okay.
Eto'o,
Eto'o.
Okocha
Okay.
is better than him. Kanu is better than him. That's 5 already.
I don't know about Kanu.
No, Kanu is so underrated, dog. Come on. This guy was a
No, he's good, but I wouldn't say
no, this because we don't want to go into this whole generation of it's all about goals and assists. Just look at them player for player, man. Kanu just has more ball skills, man. Come on.
Did you see that Santa that Salah did today when he miskicked the kick and then the other player scored? Did you see that Santa? He said,
come on, it happens, man. Nah, come on, man. Everyone miss kicks, man.
No, I'm not even saying that. I'm just saying that was
great.
5. That was 5. And George Weah is better than Salah.
Nah,
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You said, okay. I was about to say.
No,
That's
thinking,
6.
But you know what it is? Every time I see George Weah, I think it's the American flag, man. Like it's
Yeah.
and
Like
because his
your
son
man
plays
is
for
better than,
America.
Salah.
Because his son
What
plays
about-
for America too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's a little like what the heck.
It's
But what
just
about
been-
Mahrez?
Nah, I'm not better than Salah.
That's not better than Salah.
I agree with so far. Drogba, Eto'o, Toure. We can do
I don't know about
Okocha.
Kanu. I don't know about
I remember
Kanu.
Seydou Keita.
I don't know about Kanu. I don't know about Kanu.
Must
I don't know
have
about
said
Kanu.
Keita.
Roger Miller. Roger Miller is better than Salah.
But
Betty Pele.
y'all are reaching and scrambling to name players just because you don't want Salah is definitely top 10.
I never watched
all
the
time.
Betty Pele, so I don't know.
Salah
Yeah, I
is
don't know about
100%
them.
top 10 African players of all time, bro. There's no way.
He's
Man,
top
what is he
10,
gonna
but
do?
he ain't in top 5.
Okay, yeah, he's top 5 because, bro, we got like what? I think who was it that won the Ballon d'Or? Is it Miller or where? One of them.
Where?
Where?
They're already there, and then you gotta put Drogba, Eto'o, like you guys said, but definitely top 10. He's there. So
What do you think he's gonna do this season in Afcon though?
the thing about Salah is like he's gonna score a lot of goals, but it's the team that he's playing for. It's like a Haaland, like the team he's playing for. Outside of him, they don't really have other players to like carry the team to help him win trophies. Like even when they got to the semifinal that year, like he had to like drag them to the semifinal. So it's one of those things where it's like I feel like if the team plays amazing and Salah just does what Salah does, I think they have a chance. But with other teams that have more structure, better players like Ivory Coast, Senegal, Morocco, that have better players spread out on the pitch, I don't really see they might get out of their group, but I don't really see them getting past the first couple rounds.
Egypt has structure, bro. What are you talking about? Egypt, bro. Egypt
Maybe
has
3
structure.
Egyptian players.
Zizou, Mohamed.
You mean right now?
My man, he said Mohamed.
That's racism, boy.
Mustafa Mohammed scored, I think.
Get out of here, man.
They definitely have a Mohammed in there for sure.
They have multiple Mohammeds, but the thing is, like what I'm saying is, compared to the other teams have more structure in their 11 than Egypt. So if you ask me where Egypt are gonna
But I
place
don't, I don't
tournament,
think
I
that,
don't
bro.
see them
Eddie,
getting
bro.
far.
But
Egypt,
Egypt has
this
always
is their
dominated the
tournament,
AFCON.
man. Yeah, this is their tournament.
They
No, it's
always
not.
dominate the AFCON. I mean, they always like, bro. Egypt,
They
they
always
always dominate.
yeah, they always a challenger for sure.
We'll see. But what
Oh,
I'm
they
saying,
have I'm
Egypt
looking
play
at the team
against
right now.
Egypt play against Ghana, Ivory Coast, Nigeria. They're not
Ghana
winning.
just lost to
Ghana's
Cape
not
Verde.
doing. Yeah, Ghana's
They
not gonna
lost.
do it.
They lost. Nobody expected them to lose. It's an upset, and Kudus wasn't even playing. That's like their best player. I promise you, if Ghana play their 11 against Egypt's 11, Egypt are not winning that game.
I mean, they play next game.
Yeah, we'll see. Trust me. Like,
I'm not
Or
saying
Egypt and Ghana play next?
Egypt Ghana is the next match. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, y'all can know that. Yeah. Now let's see that one for sure. I mean, Ghana, they still got the AU brothers still playing. That's not structure. They still got the AU brothers still playing for what's it
Yeah. How
called?
are they still playing? Yo,
Exactly.
MB, I have a question. Would you say Mars is better than Salah?
Ability wise, if that's what you're saying, like footwork, I would say Mahrez, but like when it comes to football and being like a clutch player and putting stats on the board, Salah all day. And that's what football is about. You can do as many step overs as you want, but if the score is 0-0, what's the point? Salah always comes in clutch.
Mahrez was clutch. He won. I was about to say Afghanistan. He won. What country? Did he win?
Algeria.
Algeria.
So that's what I'm saying, bro. Mahrez he's an amazing player, but Salah is an incredible player. I'm not saying Mahrez is bad.
Oh,
He won Afghanistan.
nah, but bro,
Mahrez was one of my favorite players for like 2 years straight. Him and John Stones, I've been flipping flopping, but I'm not gonna sit here and say Mahrez is a better player than Mohamed Salah. I would never say that.
You put Mahrez in that Liverpool team, I guarantee you Mahrez does what Salah does, even more so, in fact.
You put Salah in that Man City team, he's scoring 35 goals every season.
Guardiola ain't gonna play more
crazy.
Salah.
You're crazy. If Raheem Sterling can score 20 goals, 30 goals a season, you think Salah is not gonna walk into Man City and score 35, 40 goals? You're crazy.
He has a point there.
Come on, man.
Sterling is
hit 20 goals for Man City.
City's second highest goal scorer, right? After Aguero.
Iheanacho hit 20 goals.
That's their legacy.
Yeah, no.
Aguero and Sterling, those are their guys.
Man.
At Etihad too. Sterling deserves a statue at
Sterling don't deserve no statue.
Sterling deserves no statue. Oh, man. Yeah, you should give him like a gunman statue.
You want to give Sterling a statue? You're in London, that's his hometown. You give him a statue.
We don't do statues over here. Nigga, we ain't even give Drogba a statue. How you gonna give?
That's wild.
Y'all run by Russians. You ain't gonna give no black person a statue.
Don't respect their
CAF?
legends.
Roman Abramovich should run CAF. He's gonna get Afcon straight, 100%. 100%. Nah, man. Egypt, Mo Salah, good luck to you, shit, but you're not a cup of tea, man. Like when I just watch you with my bare eyes, like you see, I came over here and I apologized to KDB because I watched and I'm seeing, okay. Man, this guy Salah, man. Every time I watch him, bro, I'm just like, how is he the best, bro? He literally resembles these whole stat era we're in of XG and all of these nonsense. Don't ever talk to me about XG. What is the XG?
You're wild. If you think a player that scores 30 goals every season, we should discount because of XG. How do you think he scores 30 goals? It's because of his skill as a player. He's playing the same Premier League that all these players come and play and cannot score 10, 15 goals in. How many strikers have Chelsea bought that couldn't crack 10 goals in a season? Salah is scoring back-to-back 25, 30 goals.
Every single season.
Yeah, bro. Come on. Let's be
he's
good.
Let's put respect, but he's not the sauciest, but
he's not saucy. It's like Haaland.
He's a proper
Haaland is
player.
not a saucy striker, but he's definitely gonna go down as one of the best strikers in world football history if he keeps scoring the way.
We don't know that yet. We don't know that yet.
No, if he's scoring the way he's scoring, based on numbers, he's definitely gonna be up there. Niggas are still talking about Alan Shearer, who used to score 5 headers a game. And you trying to tell me that? You have to be saucy.
That's because he be doing the Hitler celebration. He be doing the
to be in the conversation. You just gotta drag your team to where it needs to be. And I think Salah has done that countless times to be put in that conversation.
Hey, real quick, I'm not gonna lie. It's actual rule. It might be a dumb question, but it's actual. Is Iran is in Asia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Asia Cup.
Yo.
Iran and Palestine are in Asia?
No.
Yes.
Lou, I love you.
Yeah,
Sometimes,
they are, dog.
Oh, I know. Actually, I didn't know that shit.
I swear Iran is in the Middle East.
Yeah, but
Yeah, what the
it's
fuck is
the
going on?
Asian continent. So it's on the continent. Middle East is a political region. It's not really like its own continent.
Yeah,
Bro,
but when people
let's
say
speak
Asia,
normal English, bro. So geographically, yeah,
Yeah.
geographically, is Iran and Palestine are they in Asia?
yeah,
bro?
yeah.
Yes,
It's like
yes, yes,
part of-
yes.
It's
Yes.
like Russia. It's like in that block, but you know.
Exactly.
You can
I'm
tell
still
this guy didn't go to
confused. I'm
Miss
not gonna
Toby's
lie.
class in
And
geography,
Russia
bro.
should be in the Asia Cup. Russia should not be in the
Exactly. In the European Cup.
Euros. They should not be in the Euros.
Same with Turkey.
Yeah.
Yeah, Turkey's half Europe, half Asia, but they might as well be Asian.
Hey.
Lulu, you didn't come
I
to Miss
saw
Toby's
Iran,
class.
they're winning. Wait, what the fuck? Palestine and
This guy, bro.
Hey, never mind, man. Let me chill, man. Let me chill. Like I seen Iran beat Palestine 4-1.
Yeah. I thought they were allies, man. Oh, that was
Palestine can't catch
that
a break,
was
bro.
gone
Them
for.
motherfuckers cannot catch a break. Hey man, let's get out of here before I start saying some shit. But free all the
Yeah.
Palestinians.
Yeah, free Palestine, free Palestine.
Free Palestine, yeah. Yeah.
Guy trying to get us in trouble.
I know it's crazy.
Watch when
But
you
now
say
last
not even gonna show up.
no facts. Last thing though, man. Do y'all think like what do y'all hope to come out of the Afcon? At least at the end of the tournament. And you gotta start. Like for me, I hope like we start to get more players that get signed from the tournament. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you know how we had a lot of these players come up from the whatever it was the Euros or World Cup we just had, like the Moroccan players, you know, a couple of them got signed. So I hope that happens for the Afcon, man. They pick a few gems out, man. Looking forward to see obviously that Yankuba Minte kid. I'm hearing good things, man. I heard they used to like he's a proper baller too. So
No, but I don't think he's playing tomorrow. I think he's injured.
oh, he's injured?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought he was fit.
No, I think he's injured for tomorrow, so we'll see how that game gonna go. Definitely. And Sadio Mane just got married, so he might be a little
He might be a little bit tired.
of match fitness. Yeah. Oh man, you know it's hard chasing around kids.
Oh, damn.
I heard she's not 18 though, bro. I heard she's not even 18. That was
Hey,
cap.
man, hey, lock off the thing, fam.
But now, fraud and player of the week, man. We ramp it up.
My player of the week is Kevin De Bruyne. I'm gonna put it first.
All right, I'm gonna go next. It's
Fraud of
gonna
the
be
week.
controversial.
My fraud of the week is Scott
we don't do-
McTominay,
we do-
who has apparently scored more goals than Mbappe. That's my fraud of the week.
I ain't even trying to hear that. My player of the week.
Oh man.
Before I get ridiculed on it. Shout out to Jadon Sancho, man. Shout out to Sancho,
Damn.
man. Gave an assist. Gave an assist. You know, get your career back in order, man. Like, obviously, he's not looking good right now with Ten Hag. I don't think he's gonna want you back, but you know, go out there and perform, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
And he's on loan. Yeah, he went to Dortmund, but he came off the bench and gave an assist.
Oh yeah, I
So-
saw this, but I thought Dortmund signed him back.
No,
No,
it's a
loan.
loan. It's a loan. So I'm
with
happy
no
for him.
with
man.
no obligation to buy.
No obligation. So go out there and ball, man. Obviously, you know, I think I don't agree how he handled it, but at the end of the day, bro, you know, you given your chance, go out there and show that you really that guy. So now I'll give him a player of the week for that. Sancho.
For me, I'd say for Afcon, what I want to get out of it is just quality football. that can be clipped up in bite-sized pieces that we can go viral with. So I want
Yeah.
like new ballers to come out of that where people are like, oh man, look at this skill, look at this shots. I hope it's able to be marketed on like Instagram Shorts, TikTok a little
Yeah.
bit well.
Right.
And then in terms of player of the week, man, I have to agree with MB, man. It has to be Kevin De Bruyne. The man woke up football and everyone just went, ah, damn. You know, the first kick is he got up, he's about to take a free kick, and everyone's like, is this gonna go in? Like everyone has just accepted the fact that KDB's back.
Yeah.
And he just delivered and he deserves it. And
Haven't
yeah,
seen
it's
aura
it's
since Lionel Messi.
it's
With
a
the
shame
fake
that he's
hair.
playing
Wait, what you
he's
say,
playing for
baby?
such a terrible
Let
club,
him
you know.
talk. What you said?
I'm just saying it's a shame he's playing for a terrible club, but as a player, he's fantastic.
Guy.
Let me talk. That's what De Bruyne wants to do, to talk.
Guy.
Hey, finally we let him talk. We should keep him quiet. We need to keep him quiet because
It's not my fault yet.
No, he's a joy. He's a joy to watch, man. It's insane.
Let me chill.
now shout out KDB, man. He just not better than Ozil. That's all I know. Shit.
Oh, that's tough.
I
That's
love
tough.
Ozil. Me, I love Ozil. I'll never argue. Like I love Ozil.
It's tough. Yeah.
But if they're both still playing right now and we could compare their stats, like right now, it will probably be a different story. But
Yes, I
Ozil,
about XG. Don't tell me about XG.
Ozil is about that killer pass, that vision, that split. You know, he's just insane. With KDB does more.
The thing is, we're as football fans, right? We love seeing players that like play. Like Ozil, he was like the fancy flicks, you know, the what's it called, where he would dummy the ball, stuff like that. Like we love to see it. But when it comes down to like putting numbers on the board, this guy talking about we don't want to see XG, but that's the whole point of the game. That's the whole point of the game. Like Ozil, I think he's still like creative midfielders. I think of this generation of football players, I still think he's like top 5 center attacking mids of this generation of footballers. Even though his career was cut short, like he should still be playing right now, which pisses me off every day. But you know,
Memphis got to answer. Memphis got to answer for that one.
Memphis. What's the answer?
Memphis. I mean, he did the interview when he was
talking.
Yeah,
it's definitely something to do with Arsenal and
and Turkey and the stance on
China and all of them.
Yeah.
But you could have sold him. You didn't have to just bench him for 2 years. You ain't got to do all that.
Right.
Yeah.
Zinchenko's still playing. He did an interview. He said he hit everything Russian.
Zinchenko, bro. The fact that Zinchenko can come on here and cry about Ukraine and then support Israel, somebody.
It's insane.
I mean, just be quiet. Leave that to me. Leave that to me. All right,
I will be quiet. I will be quiet, man.
Player of the week. Player of the week. I'm gonna give it to. Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Cole Palmer. I'm gonna give it to Cole Palmer, even though he did miss them chances against Middlesbrough. That was crazy. But yeah, I'm gonna give it to Cole Palmer.
Against what? Against what?
Middlesbrough.
Carrick's boys.
I heard Lulu say something earlier about Cole Palmer. He said he's clearly the leader in the team. But then you try to tell me Thiago Silva better than Ruben Diaz when Cole Palmer 20-year-old. That's crazy.
This boy shot, boy. I forgot. I wanted to say this, yeah. Tony Rudiger is the best center back in the league, in the world right now. Tony Rudiger.
But he's not the best. He's insane, but he's not the best.
I don't know about the best center back in the world.
Sandro Martinez.
Best center back in the world. I'll say he's up there, but I won't put him as the best in the world.
That Tony, man. Hey, Real Madrid is my new favorite team now, man. It's not Barca no more. You know,
I say it has
Barca
to be
used
Evans.
to be the team.
There you go.
Let me start heading to work.
Big player of the week.
Oh, yo. My player of the week is Vinicius Jr. hat-trick in the final. You know what I'm saying? Like work. And then my fraud of the week, I can't lie. I'll give it to Ten Hag, man.
Oh, this
yeah, man.
Not to your manager, Arteta.
Losing 3 games, like
nah, man.
We got to make electricity, yeah. Isn't that what it is? Not enough electricity in Emirates.
Man,
Nah, man.
BK,
I think,
ever since you came here that day and said, if we go to Anfield and beat Liverpool, you know we're winning the
Boys, and guess what? We haven't. So
You know, but ever since that day, your team has struggled for points.
100%, 100%.
Yeah, you gotta bring back the old BK, the year one BK.
I miss the old big thing.
Oh man.
Not the old BK.
Now, but we gotta get a Liverpool fan to come here and jinx them. I don't like how
1%. I don't know about jinx. I don't believe in jinxing, but yeah, you gotta get a Liverpool
I believe
fan
in
for
jinx.
sure.
I believe in jinx and evil eye. We need somebody to see Liverpool fans smiling so they can have evil eye on the Liverpool.
No, we playing.
Nah,
sure.
man.
My
I
fraud
didn't
of the
know
week
what
is
to say.
Isaac, bro. That's my fraud of the week.
Fraud?
It's like,
Why?
Yeah,
That's
hold up.
but
Nah,
he
hold
scored a
on.
banger too.
Nah, bro, you can't. When you got a chance
He's
to
the only
beat
one
Man
that
City,
thinks
you
it.
can't be missing that many chances, bro. You're missing too many chances, bro. Score the goddamn goal. You are 2-1 ahead, bro. Get the goal and kill the game. My dude keep
But
missing chances.
He's the
Oh,
only
it's
one
my
that
problem.
thinks it. So.
You
Then
can't expect you to score
if
every
that's the
single
case,
chance. Like we don't have a goalkeeper.
bro, if that's the
It's like
case,
you welcome at Chelsea anytime, man.
Liverpool fans
That was your
take you
second
over, man.
goalkeeper, bro.
Yeah, but our second goalkeeper is better than your first goalkeeper.
In your
God
dream.
damn.
I mean, Ortega has more titles than
Nah,
Onana.
that second goalkeeper is good. Ortega is good. Yeah, I mean, you're becoming a white privilege man. I'm not gonna lie to you.
If Germany call Ortega, he's going. He's not saying, Man City, I want to play a last game against Spurs. Why is Onana out here rushing to the airport? He forgot.
Jide, give me your
red
fraud of the week, bro. I ain't gonna respond to that.
Fraud of the week should be Timo Werner. You know, the man has put a myth down that development is a thing. You know, the guy is the exact same player like we were talking about. So yeah, he changed colors.
Bro, that one shot
colors.
he took on his
He was
left
from blue
foot,
to white.
everybody knew it was going wide.
It was going wide. It was deja vu. So
I nearly got scared. I nearly screamed at the TV. I forgot. Oh shit! No scrub. A scrub. Oh, my God. Fraud of the week. I'm gonna give it to. That hasn't really been much fraudulent. I'll give to Ghana. I give to Ghana. Yeah, losing to Cape Verde. I just give to Ghana. Fuck it. And yeah, jollof rice is not better than ours, nigga. We got the best jollof rice. You know what I mean? Then that's it. Yeah, we run this.
We beat Nigeria. We beat all them fraudsters, man, trying to claim our dish.
Nah, for real.
My city, yeah, we run this.
We run this. I run this shit. And I'ma keep running. I'ma keep.
All right, man.